What's going on, everybody? We are back here with another Assassin's Creed Unity video. So today, I actually wanted to talk about something. Uh, this, I've actually been wanting to make this video for quite a while now. Actually, let's before we start that, let's go ahead and go down to options, um, sound options, and just kind of take off this music. Okay, so today I've actually wanted to talk about Arno's outfit in specific. Now, if you guys have been no strangers to Ubisoft games, they have a tendency to make certain things in their CG trailers, the E3 trailers, for these games as best as they can to market the game. Now, in AC Unity's case, it's a little bit different. Now, there's this weird thing that I've noticed that people it's always happened to um, Unity for some reason, but everybody has actually seemed to not really notice the drastic changes in Arno's outfit in the game compared to his actual outfit in the trailers or the cover art and whatnot. And so that's what I've actually been wanting to go over today. So, if you guys actually have seen the E3 trailers and whatnot, you guys will completely tell that the outfit from the trailers is completely different from what we have in game. Now, this is Arno's tailored outfit. This is the iconic outfit for Arno, but there's a couple of things that are kind of different. So, uh, first, we're going to start off with Arno's hood. Now, if you guys have seen the trailers or the um, his pictures or something like that, his hood is way different. Now, I like to consider Arno's hood a mix between Altair's hood and Ezio's hood. The shape of Ezio's hood, but it also has that shape of Altair's hood as well. There's the outfit actually looks a lot more better in the trailers and pictures instead of actual in-game content. And so his hood as a whole is just not as it looks completely different. It's just not. And with I will actually have his actual uh, cover art into the thumbnail, so you guys can, if you guys watch it on TV, phone, you guys can, cross reference what his actual outfit looks like compared to in-game outfit. Um, Now we're gonna go over to Arno's coat and everything. So Arnold's scarf is actually is his scarf is actually not that big. It's a little bit smaller. The red lapels right there are actually, they're bigger. They kind of flare out a little bit more than what you see in here. The red scarf, like I said, it's a little bit more smaller, and it's tucked inside his shirt instead of just being out the way it is. Now his coat as a whole, it's pretty similar, but it just doesn't have the tattered look to it, and that's the only thing. The brown and everything, it has a tattered look, but it don't have it here. Arno's vest, the beige color, the white and beige, is actually supposed to be a little bit more, out more flared than it actually looks in here. Um, the the actual, torso itself, it actually does look quite similar, but it just doesn't have, some of the, flair that, you see in the trailers or anything like that. And inside the whole coat itself, the whole coat itself is actually supposed to be brown inside. I'm not sure if you guys actually know that, but yes, it's supposed to be brown all inside. And his jacket looks like that that soft nylon fur or fabric or whatever the hell that is. It doesn't look like it's heavy dimming or something like that. You guys can always tell, in the game's lighting and everything is just has that silky look to it, and it's not supposed to look like that. Um, as far as his forearms, his bracers are actually really different. Now, his actual hidden braid bracer is pretty close, but it's his glove side. Now, that gloves is completely wrong. It's supposed to be bigger, boy. Just kind of flares out a little bit more than it's supposed to. And right here, it just looks like a piece of leather with a glove on it. It just doesn't. It just doesn't look right. I'd say the waist. Arno's build is actually pretty close to what it looks like in game. I really have no complaints with the belt, but yeah, the belts are pretty close to what they are. The legs, I'm not sure about his legs. I think his pants boots are actually pretty close. But it's just the jacket itself. Now, going through the back of it, um, if anybody had never noticed, his color is actually supposed to be a darker blue. A lot of people may not know that, but yes, his his color is supposed to be a darker blue. Up where his hood is, let's go back to the head. Now, where the buttons are, the just underneath the hood right here, is supposed to be brown. It's supposed to have like a brown color to it, and they took that out for some reason. On the back of the outfit, we're supposed to have a couple more of buttons down on by the waist and all that sort of stuff. And then down at the tails are actually supposed to have turned over fucking lapels um on the uh on the tail. That's supposed to be brown, and kind of sort of like what they did with Connor's. They turn it around and his brown and everything like that. So, and again, it's supposed to have a more of a heavier fabric look than this you know softer nylon fabric, whatever the crap you want to call this shit. Um, Another thing is that another thing that they changed is Arnold's face. Now, in the CGI trailers, Arnold's face is actually a little bit more slimmer than what most people would uh, actually notice. Like Arnold's face in the game, he has more of a rounded face compared to his face that's is actually slimmer um, in the in the uh, in the trailers. So, um, yeah, the only closest thing that they got to what the trailers is supposed to be is pretty much his belt and almost the pants. I'm not entirely sure what um, his pants look like. I haven't looked at that, but um, there's a lot of different things that they did to Arnold's outfit compared to the E3 trailers, and yeah, it's very different. They've done this in quite a few different games too, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Um, the way Edward looks, he don't look as like the CGI trailers. The blue lapels underneath his waist are supposed to be a lighter blue when they're darker. And there's just a lot of things that they change in game compared to the trailers and all that sort of crap. And like Shay's outfit, they removed the hood, and and they marketed the game with Shay's outfit having a hood. And the only the only outfit that compares close to you know their actual trailers are Connor's outfit, um, and Bayek's outfit. Yeah, and Bayek's outfit. I think those are the only two assassins in the entire franchise that actually have the outfit from the trailers. So I don't know why Ubisoft changed. Um, I don't know why they changed Arno's outfit around. I'm not sure why. His actual trailer, his cover art shit, actually looks a lot better than, his in-game shit. I don't know why they didn't, you know, I don't know why they didn't choose to keep it. I'm not sure why. But yeah, Arno's outfit in game is very, very different from his trailer outfit. And the same case with Black Flag. They actually, the Arno himself, Edward himself, actually look kind of different from the trailers. So that's what kind of sucks. In the long run, I just hope Ubisoft, if any game, I will say this flat out, if any game deserves a remake, it's Unity, because of how, because of the whole problems that they had with the game when it first released, how buggy it was, how unfinished it was, all that sort of stuff. The reason why I'm uploading this video is because they recently just uploaded a 60 FPS update for this game, like they did with Syndicate. The game looks a lot better, it runs smoother and all that sort of stuff, but they do need to remake this game, or at least update, change out the UI, change Arno's update to his actual fucking outfit. Um, Honestly, Arno's outfit from the trailers, the game art, the concept art, and all that sort of stuff. I actually really do like Arno's outfit. It's one of my best outfits in the series. Aside from Edward's outfit, Connor's outfit, and somewhat Altair's. I like Ezio's outfit, but Altair, Connor, and Arno's outfits are probably one of my top three outfits in the franchise. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to make aware of this, and this is a continuous thing that Ubisoft does, and they need to change. They need to stop marketing the game with these things, and then give us this crap. But yeah, I just wanted to upload this video, just kind of talking about it and everything like that. So, yeah. I think that's about it for this video. If you guys like this sort of content, go ahead and get a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.